This week on Inside High School Sports. Inside access with the unbeaten Norman North Timberwolves and Coach Brent Barnes. We'll also visit with Mustang head coach Jeremy Dombeck as the Broncos get back on the winning track. And more inside access with Jeff Craig as he tells us about the Blanchard Lions and their recent victory. All that, Huddle high-speed highlights, and our top 10 plays of the week. Coming up next on Inside High School Sports. Hi again, everybody, and welcome to Inside High School Sports. I'm Steve Marshall. We're going to visit with some of the coaches this week. We're going to visit with Jeff Craig at Blanchard, find out more about the Lions and their big victory and their big game coming up this week. Over at Mustang, Jeremy Dombeck will talk more about his Broncos and how they bounced back with a big win this past week. We'll have the top 10 highlights for you and, of course, all the Huddle high-speed highlights from games and teams throughout the state of Oklahoma. But when we come back, Inside Access with the Norman North Timberwolves as they move their record to 6-0 on the season. It's coming up next, right here on Inside High School Sports.
I'm Abby Cleaver. I show American Quarter Horses, and I am Chickasaw.
My name is Addison Cleaver. I show American Quarter Horses, and I am Chickasaw. Living up to Abby is very difficult because she is a natural at showing horses. Her very first class, she won it, which is unheard of.
So this past August, Addison competed at the AQHYA Youth World Show. She was top 10 in 3 classes, which is awesome. I'm so proud of her. I think it is such a privilege to have my Chickasaw heritage.
I think that was passed down to us to always work hard for what you want and always work hard in everything you do. Being an athlete and an equestrian, we understand that, and it's inspiring to know that we come from a group of people that believed in that too. We're very proud of who we are and proud of what we do.
See more stories about the Chickasaw people at profilesofenation.com.
What does being Oklahoma's first Honda dealer mean for service? Over 300 years of combined Honda experience, plus the largest staff of Honda certified master technicians. Call us or schedule your next appointment at eskridgehonda.com.
Inside High School Sports is brought to you by Eskridge Honda and the Eskridge Auto Group. By High School Sports, the magazine, and brought to you by the Chickasaw Nation. United we thrive. Welcome back to the show, everybody. It's our Inside Access Game of the Week. Southmore 4-1 on the year, taking on the number 3 ranked Norman North Timberwolves. This game at Moore School Stadium. First quarter action, quarterback Brandon Markwood fires the pass right on the money to Drake Stoops for the 12-yard TD pass. 7-0, Wolves on top early. And then later, Markwood again checking down to his running back, Ben Jones. He runs it in from 18 yards out, and now it's 14-0, Norman North on top. After Southmore had tied it up, Jay Bob in the Wildcat formation takes the snap, bounces it outside, down the sideline, and into the end zone, 62 yards for the touchdown for Norman North. Then later it's Markwood again to Stoops from 12 yards out for another Timberwolves touchdown, and now it's 35-21. Later it's Cade Mashburn out of the Wildcat formation and into the end zone to increase their lead. Third quarter action now, Markwood rolls left and he finds Stoops again for another touchdown reception. And then later, Markwood here going to show off his running skills, spinning out of one and then a second tackle, and then down the sideline for a gain of 57 yards on this play. And from there, it's Jay Bob again, taking it into the end zone to extend the Timberwolves lead 42-21. And this isn't a replay. Well, yeah, it is. So almost the same play, same result. Bob into the end zone for another touchdown. And then to help seal the victory, it's junior Dalen Alexander up the middle, and he's gone. 37 yards for the touchdown, and Norman North continues to roll. And then later, here's Cole Mashburn out of the Wildcat, and he gets into the end zone for another Norman North touchdown. And then on D, Andrew Skovanek going to strip the ball, gets the turnover to seal the victory. After the game, we got inside access with the coach Brent Barnes, who talked about the keys to their victory.
Well, again, I think we executed in all phases. We had a mistake on our punt early on. Outside of that, I think we were pretty much mistake-free. And again, guys are just executing the game plan, flying around, making plays, and we created a couple turnovers ourselves. So I think that helped as well.
Now here's a look at the rest of the schedule. Big game coming up as Norman North hosts Union this week. Then they play Owasso before ending up with Edmond North and more at home. We'll take a timeout. More Inside High School Sports when we come back.
What does being Oklahoma's first Honda dealer mean for service? Over 300 years of combined Honda experience, plus the largest staff of Honda certified master technicians. Call us or schedule your next appointment at eskridgehonda.com.
Welcome back to Inside High School Sports as we make a stop over at Mustang. Jeremy Dombeck, the head coach there. Broncos got back on the winning track this week. Big victory over Edmond North. And Coach, talk about your win and what you guys did to get the offense rolling, obviously, with 58 points.
Well, we just recognized what we do well, and we worked on it all week. We run the football, and the quarterback's really good at the zone read game, and he kind of had a breakout game in that area, rushed for over 170 yards, and up front played well, and it's good to get a bounce-back win, that's for sure.
Got back in the win column. Let's take a look at the highlights here, Jeremy.
This is big for us. Carter Reese coming off the edge and blocking their first field goal attempt. That's right after an early turnover. We turned it over on the first offensive play we had. Defense held up, was able to keep them out of the end zone. Defense played well all night. You can see here, I think that is Xavier Sandoval coming in. Braden, this is not a design quarterback draw. He just kind of saw him fly out with the motion, left the middle open. Here he is again on zone read. He kind of shows the speed here. He's one of the faster kids we have on the team. We have clocked him before to 4.4. Just does a good job with it in his hands. This is our money package, third down here for them, getting pressure. DeAndre had a really good game for us as well. Carlos Thomas, good to see him getting a little bit healthier. He's still not quite 100%, but had 130 yards. Had 130 yards rushing, and good night for him. Here he is running through tackles, then running away from people to get in the end zone. Defense again, DeAndre forced them to step up. Carter Reese steps in front of the play there and makes a good interception. Great throw here on the slant to Damian Close for a touchdown. Didn't throw it that well, didn't throw it that many times, but the completions we had were big ones, just like that one right there on the fade right to Caden Arthur.
So the Broncos go on and get the victory, and now they get ready to take on the Moore Lions. Lions are a bit improved than they've been in the last couple of years. What have you seen on the tape about that concerns you?
Well, Paul's a good football coach, and we knew it was just a matter of time before he got them going in a good way. And they've got good players, they've got good skill, and good schemes, and they're believing in what they do. And it's not, like you said, it's not the same old Moore team. We're going to have to prepare well this week and get a good game plan together and then play our best to beat them.
All right, have a good week of practice.
All right, thanks, guys.
Jeremy Dombeck, head coach for the Mustang Broncos. We're going to take a timeout. We'll continue with more of Inside High School Sports. Stay with us. Doctors Ron and Jeff Boyer and Associate Dr. Heather Bailey and the rest of the Boyer staff invite you to their big city clinic with the small town feel. If you're looking for a vet to treat your pet as part of the family, listen to what Dr. Jeff Boyer has to say.
As a licensed veterinarian, I too am a pet owner, and I understand that your pet is part of your family. At Boyer Veterinary Clinic, we are also a family, and we promise to deliver the same quality of care that you have come to expect from any of your family members.
And serving the Moore area since 1995, Boyer's offers services ranging from preventive care and wellness, radiography, surgery, boarding and grooming, and more. Boyer Veterinary Clinic, corner of Western and Southwest 134th and Moore, open Monday through Friday. Make your appointment today. Call 794-8504. Welcome back to Inside High School Sports. Take a stop now. Head on over to Blanchard. Talk with the head coach, Jeff Craig of the Blanchard Lions. Victorious this week, 44-14 as they defeated Cleveland. Coach, talk about your win and how you guys are playing at this point in the season.
We've made some progress. We're playing a lot better at this time. We struggled a little bit early with some youth and some injuries and getting some guys back in shape to play right now. Playing a lot better. Had a long trip to Cleveland. Didn't know how we would respond. We haven't been on the road to that extent, and it was good to see our guys go up there and execute and do the things that we need to do to be successful.
All right, let's take a look at the highlights here. As we said, taking on Cleveland. You take over from here and tell us what we're watching.
First possession of the game. This is, Holden Mayfield has some good blocking, busted up the middle, sets up our first touchdown on our first drive of the game for a 7-0 lead. Camden Cooper comes in, hits Jamie Nance in flats with a quick bubble route, and Jamie does the rest and takes it to the house with some good speed, and we were up 14-0. Another throw from Camden, does a good job of reading. It's the same thing that we had before, but he reads it and gets the ball to Jeremiah Perry for a touchdown. Our defense has been playing really well. There's a sack by Tim Stewart right there, put a lot of pressure. Got pinned by Cleveland on a good punt, but we're able to pull out a big one with a completion from Rowdy Stillman to Jamie Nance for a 99-yard touchdown, and a big play for us right there. Defense once again, force a high throw, and the ball actually lands in Santos Cox's lap, and we get to pick and take it back, set up this score. Holden Mayfield takes in from 6 yards out for another touchdown in the second quarter. Pressure again from our defense. Nathan Williams has done a good job for us at our inside backer spot with a sack. More pressure from our defense. Ryan Bracken and Cash Kirshner collapse on him. Rowdy Stillman with another good read and another pass to Jeremiah Perry for another 54-yard touchdown pass in the second half. Defense once again putting on good pressure. A little blitz stunt from R.J. Vaughn right there for a sack, and then another sack from Dalton Wilcox and Tyler Cox. Our defense has been playing really good and putting a lot of pressure on people, and Coach Scott's done a good job with our blitz calls. And then Landon Hamlin finishes it off with a 32-yard field goal for the final score.
Lions win it 44-14, and big matchup coming up this week in district play. You guys take on Bethany, and looks like home field implications in this for postseason play. Really, the story.
Yeah, that's Bethany's playing really well right now, and we've had some real good contests with those guys in the past, and now we moved up 4A, but they went with us. We're in the same district, same implications that we've had in the last few years with them. Tuttle's sitting in good shape, but we still have to play Bethany, and Bethany has to play Tuttle. So there's a lot riding on this game. It's a big game, and like I said, it probably is going to indicate who gets home field and who goes on the road in the playoffs.
Where's the one area you guys got to get better at the quickest?
Well, I think we've addressed some of those things. Turnovers have killed us in the games that we've lost. When we take care of the football, we're in the game. Our defense is going to, continue to play well and put us in position. So if our offense just takes care of the ball and doesn't put our defense in bad situations, we're going to be, have a chance to play in all the games that we're in. So, we continue to improve in that area and getting a little bit better up front. Our offensive line's starting to gel now.
All right. Jeff Craig, head coach for the Blanchard Lions, as they get ready to take on Bethany this week. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with more of Inside High School Sports. Stay with us. Dr. Larry Leemaster, the official dentist, has moved to a brand new state-of-the-art facility, added Associate Dr. Zane Weaver, and changed the name to More Smiles Family Dentistry, located at 3001 South Telephone Road. Featuring implant therapy, Invisalign, Clear Correct, IV conscious sedation, open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4:30, and participating with most major insurance plans and financing available. Call 793-8300. More Smiles Family Dentistry.
Customers come first at Eskridge Honda. All you have to do is check out our reviews on Dealer Rater, Facebook, and Yelp, and you'll find that Eskridge Honda is the highest rated Honda dealer in OKC. Eskridge Honda, first in Oklahoma, on I-240 or eskridgehonda.com.
Oklahoma Sports and Orthopedics Institute's basically a group of medical practitioners that was founded in 2006. That was the goal of our practice has always been to provide high quality care to a broad range of patients in their musculoskeletal injuries.
They are just awesome here. They take care of what, your needs. And they're all very nice, very polite, and the doctors are, as far as I'm concerned, top of the line.
We specialize in foot and ankle, sports medicine, total joint replacement, spine, hand, and general orthopedics.
Leading the way in service and innovation. and widely recognized as the top practice in the area. The Oklahoma Sports and Orthopedics Institute proves every day that when it comes to orthopedic care and sports medicine, they truly are the best in Central Oklahoma. Welcome back to the show. Next up on the list, number 9, Choctaw hosting number 7, Midwest City. Here's the Jackets' Tyrell Bell taking the handoff, going up the middle for a nice gain of 24 yards on the play. This was a defensive struggle for both teams all night long. Watch the Jackets here get pressure, pocket collapses, and they get the sack on the play. Later back on offense, quarterback Dylan Weaver throws the quick slant. The number 80, Colin Armstrong, he takes it into the end zone for the Choctaw touchdown. Midwest City punting situation, and it's blocked by number 34, Geo McLean, and the Jackets get the ball to Midwest City 22-yard line. From there, Bell is going to take the handoff and go up the middle for 9 yards. And then we'll watch Bell again as he takes the carry inside the 5 all the way down to the 2-yard line, and then from there, he'll finish it off. He'll get into the end zone for the Yellow Jacket touchdown. Choctaw leading 14-7, last chance. Midwest City pass downfield, intercepted by Raymond Navarro. That seals the win. The Jackets host Stillwater next. Number 1 in 5A, Lawton MacArthur. Number 7, Dell City. Quarterback Anthony Love. Quick pass to Ronnie Kimball. Kimball takes it into the end zone for a 16-yard touchdown. Here, the handoff goes to Homer Thomas up the middle. Thomas gonna bust this one loose for a 44-yard gain on the play. And then later, it's Love, this time going deep down the sideline to Kimball, this time a 43-yard pickup for the Highlanders. Dell City in punt formation, fakes the punt, throws downfield, and it's intercepted by Rylan Webb, and he returns it back into Dell City territory. Then J.R. Winningham in at quarterback, fires the pass to Trey Longacre. That's going to be good enough for a first down. Now we go to overtime. Eagles quarterback tries to run it in, but loses the football, recovered by the Highlanders. And now MacArthur with a chance to win it. Field goal attempt coming up by Sam Smith. The kick is up. It's good. Mac wins 24-21. They stay unbeaten. They host Southeast next. Next up, number 5, Bishop McGinnis. At number 2, Carl Albert Irish on D. Zeke Downs chases down the Titan quarterback for a sack in the early going. Here's Irish quarterback Jarrett Lewis looking downfield, finding Rubel Go. This is a gain, 43 yards on the play. Titans now threatening deep in McGinnis territory, but Morgan Lau tosses the Titan quarterback down for a loss on the play. And then later, it's Lewis here throwing over the middle to Zach Siegel for a gain of 38 yards for the Irish on this play. Irish deep in Titan territory. Clay Morris at quarterback, and he powers into the end zone for the McGinnis touchdown and a 10-3 lead. And then here's the handoff going to Colby Mendenhall. He goes around the right side, down the sideline, and he's gone. 66 yards for the touchdown to extend the Irish lead. And then later, it's Lewis to go 30 yards on this touchdown. The Irish win it 38-10. They play at Guyman next. Number 3, Heritage Hall taking on Chickasha. Quarterback Blake Adams throws the bubble pass to Bryce Soberanis, and he takes it in from 15 yards out for the Charger touchdown. Watch here as Chickasha is going to throw over the middle, and it's intercepted by the linebacker Grayson Wilson. Charger football. Adams here with the play-action keeper, rolls right, takes it into the end zone for an easy touchdown. Later with Chickasha threatening, a pass goes to the end zone, and it's intercepted by Santana Randall. Now he's going to head back and work towards going the other way. Look at him go down the sideline. Santana Randall gets the block he's looking for, and he is gone. 103-yard Oski pick 6 for the Chargers. And then later, it's Adams going to deep, a wide-open Chandler Shepard. This is going to be 62 yards for another Charger touchdown. And then watch here, it's Billy Ross Jr. with the bubble screen, and look out. He can move. On this one, he's going to go 62 yards for the touchdown to extend the Chargers' lead. They win 56-20. They play at Elgin next. Number 4, Tuttle Tigers taking on the Hara Panthers. Here the handoff goes to number 32, Ethan Glass. He takes it into the end zone for the Tuttle touchdown. Then a bad snap here, and number 5, Seth Rogers, is there to make the recovery for the Tigers. Quarterback Rhett Bowles here on the keeper over the left side. He'll take it into the end zone for another Tiger touchdown. Now watch this play here as Dylan Kaufman reads the quarterback's eyes and comes away with the interception, and he's going to take it and return it deep into Hara territory. And then J.D. Eddy with the big hit to seal the win, 43-14. They play at Ada next. Number 10, Bethany taking on Tulsa Central. Quarterback Bailey Shire here throwing the sideline pass to Hassan Lawton for a 16-yard gain. And then the option pitch this time to Peyton Harrell. Look at him, still on his feet. Nice gain of 21 yards on the play here. And then freshman quarterback Sam Brandt is in at quarterback, rolling to the right, and he finds Jake Adams for the 5-yard TD pass in the back of the end zone. And then later, Brandt now running the ball, this time over the left side, and he gets in for another Bronco touchdown. And more Brandt taking the pitch. Then he pitches back to Lawton on the reverse for a 23-yard gain on the play. And then Shire here with a nice pump fake. Defensive back bites, and Lawton is wide open for a 31-yard touchdown. And then later on D, pass is tipped, intercepted by Gibson Diffie, seals the victory 35-14. Bethany plays at Blanchard next. 3A number 1 Jones Longhorns taking on McLeod. Quarterback Brandon George down the sideline to Calvin Houston. He picks up 35 yards on this play. And then George on the read option going to keep the ball, take it into the end zone for the Longhorn touchdown. Then a lateral pass recovered by number 10, Sam Blaine. He picks it up, takes it the other way for a touchdown and another Longhorn score. And then later here, George going up top once again to Rowdy Warner, making the catch over the defender, this one for a 58-yard Jones touchdown. And then here it's George throwing left side for big Sean Shaw. Shaw making a couple of nice moves, getting into the end zone for another touchdown. And then watch Houston here on the wheel route take the pass from George, and he's going to go up, get the ball, and get into the end zone, 66-yard touchdown to increase the Longhorns' lead. And then later, it's George to Shaw once again. Watch Shaw use his blockers, waits, cuts back, and he's going to take it into the end zone, 76 yards for the touchdown as the Jones Longhorns continue to roll. And then finally, the screen pass to the running back Trevor Mansell. Big guys get out in front, and Mansell will take it all the way to the end zone as Jones wins it 58-14. They host Prague next week. Christian Heritage taking on Crooked Oak. You got to watch this one. A one-handed grab by Bridge Bullard. 61-yard touchdown reception from Camden Cargill. What a catch. And then later it's Cargill throwing the wide receiver screen to Zach Hale. This is going to end up resulting in a 30-yard gain for the Crusaders. And then watch here is freshman Jaden Tyson from the slot right going to get the pass and walk into the end zone for a 14-yard touchdown. And then some defense for the Crusaders is Ergen Bright with the hurry and a sack by number 28, Gage Bullard. And then later, Cargill going up top over the middle, 54-yard touchdown to number 45, Seth Hale. And then finally, watch this 57-yard reception by Zach Hale. Crusaders go on and win it 35-14. They play at Luther next. All right, we're going to take a timeout, and when we come back, the top 10 plays of the week.
The Chickasaw Nation and my camp, we have definitely strong values that are really, really in common. We have, we want our kids to be the best leaders that they possibly can. We want our kids to be just real disciplined and determined, and we want them to be driven. We want them to have just a drive for basketball and then a drive for life.
A great time with basketball. I mean, that's the number one priority, is just teach them a few fundamentals, but make sure they have a good time doing it so that these kids want to continue having basketball in their life.
We want these kids to know that with hard work, discipline, respect, all these intangible things, that they can go out into the world and become doctors and lawyers and teachers.
Victory on Friday is sometimes painful Saturday mornings. You need evaluation before Monday. Only OSOI offers the Saturday Morning Sports Injury Clinic. Find out more at osoi.com. Inside High School Sports Top 10 Plays of the Week. We begin at number 10. Southmore, the home run play. Casey Thompson to the running back, who throws back to Thompson. Thompson goes downfield to Keon Williams. He's open, and it's a touchdown for the SaberCats. At number 9 this week, Bishop McGinnis running back Colby Mendenhall goes around the right side, then down the sideline, and Mendenhall is gone. 66 yards for the touchdown to extend the Irish lead. At number 8 this week, it's Bethany quarterback Bailey Shire with the pump fake, and Hassan Lawton is wide open for a 31-yard touchdown. Number 7 this week, Norman North J. Bob takes the direct snap, bounces it outside, and there he goes. 62 yards for the touchdown to help the Timberwolves stay unbeaten on the year. At number 6 this week, Mustang with the zone read, quarterback Jaden Garrett gives Carlo Thomas the ball and a push. 25 yards into the end zone for the touchdown. At number 5 this week, Lawton MacArthur Highlanders now with a chance to win it in overtime. Field goal attempt by Sam Smith, up and good. Max stays unbeaten. At number 4, Blanchard from their own 1-yard line, quarterback Rowdy Steelman finds Jamie Nance over the middle, and look at him go. 99 yards for the Lions touchdown. Jones quarterback Brandon George at number 3, going to throw to Sean Shaw. He waits for his blockers, cuts back, and he gets into the end zone. It's going to be a 76-yard touchdown for the Longhorns. Our number 2 play of the week, Heritage Hall on defense. Chickasha threatening. Pass goes to the end zone, and it's intercepted by Santana Randall. Now watch him work his way all the way back downfield. Down the sideline. He is gone. 103 yards, pick 6 for the Chargers. And our number 1 play of the week, here is Christian Heritage quarterback Camden Cargill throwing deep down the sideline. A one-handed grab by Bridge Bullard, and he's going to take it 61 yards for the Crusader touchdown. Victory on Friday is sometimes painful Saturday mornings. You need evaluation before Monday. Only OSOI offers the Saturday Morning Sports Injury Clinic. Find out more at osoi.com.
Looking for a new Honda? Then look to the dealer that will go the Eskridge mile for you. Take advantage of the Honda Summer Clearance event at Eskridge Honda with the new 2016 Honda Civic LX for just $169 a month. That's Eskridge Honda.
Inside High School Sports is brought to you by Eskridge Honda and the Eskridge Auto Group, by High School Sports the magazine, and brought to you by the Chickasaw Nation. United we thrive. Well, that's going to do it for another week of Inside High School Sports. Thank you so much for joining us. We certainly do appreciate it. All the kind comments on Twitter, on our Facebook page, Inside High School Sports, and of course on the website ihsvarsity.com. Share it with all of your friends, and we'll talk to you next week right here on Inside High School Sports.